All right. Yeah. I guess it works. Let's see. All right, I can see the picture, so it should work. Yeah. So first time streaming in YouTube. So I've been streaming in Twitch before, but I'm playing RS2, as you can see, a private server. That's why I'm streaming in YouTube, because they don't allow private servers in Twitch, so that's why. And yeah, so here are my stats. And member coming tomorrow. I think I'm about ready for members. I mean, as ready as I can be. I have all the quest requirements. I mean, everything that you can get from free to play. That is, I'm trying to get. I hope to get 50 range before members. I think I can get it easily. It will be about, I think, 6 p.m. tomorrow, Finnish time, and it's now what, 10 p.m. So I have plenty of time getting 50 range. And yeah, I don't know if this is, I think it's an okay place to train. I thought I won't go to lesser demons yet. I think 42 range is not enough for them. So, and these drop limbs, which I think is good money, at least right now. My plan is to go to the waterfall and kill fire giants. Well, first I'm planning to do all the quests in member, and then I will go to the waterfall, and I don't know, I might spend there like months, because I just wanna get some rare loot, and if I stay there for like few months I might get that D-med. The drop rate is like what, like 1 in 16k or something like that. But if I stay there for many months, then I might get that. I don't know, I heard that we don't get legends in the beginning, so I guess like you can't get shield halves, as those come with the legends, so I'm not sure. Because the quest, of course, originally it was released in Runescape Classic, but yeah, I guess it won't be here tomorrow, so yeah, I don't know if they have I mean, it would be interesting if they had shield halves, but they don't have the quest yet. Yeah. What was I saying? Ah, was typing in Discord and then I forgot what I was about to say. Oh yeah. Back in original RS2, I remember I got Shield Half from Fire Giant. I also got one Shield Half from Shadow Warrior, which is, I think that's crazy luck to get one from there. But then the other one I got from Fire Giants. And yeah, like I know that like now in OSRS, like shield halves, well, all the dragon items, they are like worth nothing. But like back in 2004, like shield half was worth more than P hats. So yeah, was pretty crazy to get that loot. And so I want to get the same feeling like getting that dragon loot that I got 20 years ago. So that's a big reason why I just want to go to Fire Giants and stay there for a while. Yeah, I would also like to train melee, but as it is, like, the only way to get those rare loots is to use ranged. Well, you could use melee also at Fire Giants, but you wouldn't be able to stay there for very long. So fellow goblin enjoyer, yeah. Yeah, I've been basically just training here. Well, when I started at chickens, of course, and then I went to cows, and after cows, I just came here, and well, I've just been here ever since. Oh, nice. So I guess you haven't sold. I've had to sell. I have about, I think, 250 limps right now. I had to sell some of them because I had to train magic. And also, I sold some to get my rune stuff before. I don't know if I should try to save spot these or not. It's going to take some time. Nice. Oh, I was using accurate. That sucks. Because yeah, every time you log out, it resets. Like when I was training strength, and then I log out and I come back in and I just start training, and then I get attack level and I realize like, oh, I should have been training strength, but because I was playing RuneScape Classic before, and there the client just remembers your attack style. So so is it like it's confirmed that Legends is not coming tomorrow, I guess? Well, not that it matters, because nobody's ready for that quest anyways tomorrow, but just wondering when is it coming. Oh, okay. Yeah, it would be nice if I could do all the quests in a week and then do Legends when it comes. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that, but it's not that bad, because the early quests, they are quite short. They are like nothing like the OSRS quests today. So oh yeah, the 45 Herblore is Herblore. Yeah, Herblore, because I'm used to RuneScape Classic, where it was called, well, I don't even know, like Herblob. How should you pronounce that? Anyways, a bit different name. So yeah, I guess, well, I'm going to start with Lost City. I guess that's the first thing I will do. And I will try to buy the Dragon Longsword if I can get it. If the shop is empty, then no big deal, but if I can get it, it would be nice. So I can kill the quest bosses with it. And I guess I'm just going to do all the other quests and train other skills, and then I'm gonna think about Herblore. because I imagine that all the mobs that drop herbs, it's gonna be super crowded. So in the beginning. Oh yeah, I should change the stream name actually. Not even sure how to do that. I'm so used to streaming in Twitch, so fuck. Oh yeah. All right. Okay, there is 43 range. Ice warriors. I wonder, like, I guess you can't really range those, or is there a safe spot? Wonder if they are a good option. Okay. Yeah, I guess if I manage to get 50 before members, I will just try lesser demons. And I will stay there until members, and then it's just questing for a while. Yeah. Maybe I should remove that shit. Oh yeah, I also need to sell some stuff. I don't even have money for the dragon longsword yet. I have some nature runes and limps, so I could just sell those. I don't know, like if like are the prices gonna go up instantly or like when members come. I imagine that so many people or new people start to play when members come, so are the prices gonna go up? Should I save my nature runes or should I just sell them? Oh yeah, yeah, it's gonna take a while, I guess. Yeah, there are more people. Oh yeah. So I heard that like the mobs on the like in dungeons you can get chaos talisman, but on the surface you can get nature. So if I went to kill giants in the dungeon, I would get chaos talisman, but I guess that's not so valuable. So because I was checking that they are actually quite expensive, like nature talisman, like somebody was buying for 1,100K, and that would be a nice amount of cash. Oh yeah, because they are not in the game yet, I guess. So I was just checking that like somebody was trying to buy it, but and somebody was trying to sell one. So I thought yeah they well let's see. Because there is somebody selling one for 750K. So yeah, I wonder if I should go to Grandor and try those. Would be a nice loot. Oh, okay, it's not in the game. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, because you couldn't craft those in free to play. Now I remember. Yeah, I just saw somebody selling it, so I thought, okay, it's in the game. But yeah, that was just a fake. Yeah, I shouldn't try to save spot. That's just taking too much time. So how many players do we have online right now? Yeah. Oh, well, I guess I'm just going to train. Although it would be nice content if I just went to the event, but I guess I care more about the levels right now. But yeah, we have like more players than what Brighter Shores has. So yeah, that's quite crazy actually. Like Andrew made a new game and it's doing worse than his old game that everybody is playing on a private server. So yeah. Oh, and I wish that they would allow us to play on two accounts at the same time. I mean, they have to do that at some point. But like, if they are going to allow it at some point, then why not just allow it right away? So that people could start to make their PK accounts and dual accounts. Like, I don't know if I should have some music. Like, should I put RuneScape music? Does it feel stupid to have just quiet stream? Like, if I was streaming like 20 years ago, if streaming was available back then, like, I would just, oh yeah. Well, it kind of sucks because it's like, yeah, I don't know, because that's the lowest the music goes. Like, if it was 20 years ago, I would just be playing like random music from my playlist. But like these days, like, you get those copyright claims, so can't really do that. I used to have my own online radio like 20 years ago, where I would just play random music. It was almost like a stream, but like, yeah, only without a video. I was playing music and playing RuneScape. I was talking about RuneScape. Yeah. Was pretty much like a stream without a video. Yeah, I just I'd have to find some copyright-free music. I don't know if I played like some music from old video games. I don't know if that would be okay. Well, yeah, that's true. And if you're talking all the time, then it's no problem. But if there's like, let's say, like 5, 10 minutes silence, then feels a bit stupid if there's like nothing. But yeah. I don't listen to music if I play. Well, if I listen to music, I don't do anything else because I like to just concentrate on the music. Like I used to play my own music when I was playing Runescape before, but like these days, if I listen to music, I don't do anything else. And if I do something else, I don't listen to music usually. Well, I could go to the voice chat too, so if somebody wants to come and talk shit, then yeah. I don't know if you can hear my hear my chair. Like I remember I've been streaming Streets of Rage 4 quite a lot in the past, and I thought that it's totally fine to play the game's own music. Like the game has music and I stream the game, so I think it should be totally fine to keep the sound on in the game. But actually, I uploaded my stream on YouTube and I got like copyright claim because the game music was playing, and I was like, wow, what the fuck. So since that I've been playing the game without music. But yeah, that was a bit weird. I haven't tried PKing at all yet. But once they allow it, I will start to make my pure account right away. I would really like to have another account on the side, but well, I guess I could PK with my main account too once I get a bit better stats. I think I will keep my 40 defense for quite a while. I don't see any reason to get any higher. Well, maybe if I loot some dragon stuff, then I might have to get 60 defense. But at least until 10 I will keep 40. All right, I will go to kitchen and get some. Yeah, I don't even. I don't have any video editing software right now. Um, I just, if I upload any videos, it's just, yeah, it's unedited, like pure real. But yeah, I get it. If my, like, if I did some more for my videos, I might get more views. Like my channel might be become better if I actually did a bit more than just upload the raw videos. But drop that shit. Like Twitch has raids. Like 6 viewers, like that's, yeah, that's more than I thought that I would get. So yeah, nice, thanks. Yeah, maybe I should bring more food next time so I don't have the save spot. Yeah, they don't hit very much, but even even with rune, I still use like five, 4, 5 salmon. So with green hide, I need a bit more. Because I only have 40 defense. That's not so much. And I kill them way slower with ranged. So
Yo,
fuck yo, nice.
yo is also Finnish and English, so you don't really know what language am I speaking now.
Yeah, yo yo. Yeah, I think yeah yo. Yeah, that's the same in Finnish and English. Yeah, yo, fuck yo. Yeah, I guess you don't feel like starting RuneScape. It's not really your type of game, I guess.
Yeah, it's I have been playing MMORPGs, but RuneScape is like it's kind of like an ARPG, like Diablo or something. So that
Yeah, I
has a
wonder about that. But yeah,
couple of kind of like things straight away that don't really attract me very much.
well, yeah, it's more like you click and wait.
Yeah. Mm.
But
I like more like the kind of like I have already ranted about this a lot of times, but maybe somebody haven't heard about my opinions. But anyway, I like the I like so that the camera would be kind of like in World of Warcraft, so that you can see straight from your eyes,
oh yeah,
and
yeah,
then you have like separate buttons that you can move with and use the skills with and stuff like that. Those are like some things that I want to have in MMORPGs
I
usually.
think well those games are nice, but I think like I play them like couple of weeks, and then when you get to the point where you just have to grind for a long time, and in RuneScape it's very easy to grind because I can just watch YouTube and I just have to click every now and then. But if it's like Korean MMO or something, and it's the grinding is like you have to do lots of things while you are grinding, so might get
Yeah.
boring fast because you can't do anything else while you are grinding.
Yeah, things that I like about RuneScape are basically like I like the idea that you can separately train your skill
Yeah,
points, and it's not about some kind of retarded gear piece that you need to find from some end game dungeon. Like
yeah.
those games are all about that kind of bullshit. So I wish that there would be this dream MMORPG where where it would have all the good ideas like Terra combat and
Oh yeah. Oh, like a Terra
yeah,
Online with RuneScape skills. Like,
yeah,
well, okay. RuneScape with Terra Online graphics and combat system, and oh my god.
Black Desert graphics more like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That would be like the dream game, I guess.
Yeah, and you could make some kind of characters that don't look like some kind of wood blocks. You could
Yeah.
make some kind of cute anime moves also.
Yeah. Well, of course, the main my like main rant is of course like pay to win and cash shop and like RuneScape. Well, especially private server is like almost the only option you can if you don't want to have any kind of cash shop. Then you don't have many options.
Is this game or this server, is this like free to play or how do they fund it?
Uh, it is completely free to play. I guess it has to be because it's a private server. So, because if they were trying to make any money, I think like
Yeah, they could get
yeah,
sued.
yeah, exactly. But now because they don't make any money, I guess then maybe they are allowed to do it.
Yeah, I know a server like that also. It's called Turtle Bow, or it's a private
Turtle.
server,
Yeah,
World of Warcraft. And I think they're also like that.
yeah. I mean, if it's an old version of the game and it doesn't make any money, then yeah, should be allowed to
Does this
stay.
does this server has some kind of changes compared to the original?
No, it's like the idea is like it's like a like preservation server. So the idea is that everything is going to be just exactly as it was back then, and they're going to add updates in the original order. So
And are they gonna try to keep the updates so that it's like staying on the same kind of,
yes, yeah,
idea?
yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, the updates are
yeah.
coming in the same order as they originally came. So we know what's coming, and but yeah, but still, it
Yeah.
feels like the game has a future because we have updates, and we have quite a lot of players also for a private server.
Yeah, are they like planning to make any kind of custom content to the game?
No,
Or
no, no, they won't. They will only add
okay,
like content. I mean, they will only add like the content that belongs to the game.
okay. Can you somehow see how many people are like playing this right now?
Yeah. Um, like in the chat, um, there's like 1.2k people playing right now. I would have to log out to check to see how many people are
Okay.
playing, but if you go to the main page, you can see. But like I said, like we have more players than Brighter Shores,
Mm.
with yeah, yes, you
Yeah,
remember because you were playing that as well. So a private server has more players than a new MMO, so that's yeah, kind of crazy.
Yeah, I think they're gonna release the new game called, what was it called? Path of Exile 2. They're gonna release it by summer, I think, but I think that game got already kind of like some kind of rant,
Yeah.
that bad press, that it was too hard or too something. So I'm not sure, but it's kind of like, it has the same kind of camera view as this game, so it's
Oh
kind of
yeah.
related to that.
So it's
I would like to at least try that game
is
if it's
it
gonna be.
but is it like in early access right now, or because I
Yes,
like
you
people
have
have
to
been
buy
playing
it.
it? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I forgot that it's not like officially released, but it's like early access.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I've never played those
Usually in
games,
early
but
access, it's definitely not gonna be the way that it's gonna be on like 1.0. Usually they might change it a lot. So some games become shit while they're in it. Like, Temtem, for example. It's a
actually
game
I
like
don't
this.
know, but
It's like a Pokemon ripoff.
okay,
That's why I liked it a little bit. But nowadays it's kind of shit.
okay. Wait,
Just like, Pokemon Go is total shit too nowadays.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Pokemon Go is, yeah,
There's those games that at first when you play it, it's like, hey, this is cool. But then after a while, holy shit, this sucks.
well, if
I mean,
that happens to most MMOs, at least
yeah,
they are
yeah.
like good in the beginning, but
Mm,
because they add all kinds of like catch up mechanics and more cash up items and shit like that.
yeah.
Like, do you still play Black Desert Online?
Oh, I don't really. Today, actually, one of my friends from that game who used to play the shit out of that game, he was
Yeah,
asking if I want to join to that game again and join for some group content, for some dungeons and shit.
yeah.
They actually did add dungeons to the game. It didn't
Oh,
originally
okay.
have any
Oh
dungeons.
yeah, and that was like a cool thing about the game. It didn't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
instances, which I've always thought that these instances suck. I don't like them. So
yeah. Then games like Final Fantasy 14 are like all about
yeah,
instances. Even the maps are instanced, of course, but
yeah.
you
I
know.
don't I don't like that. So
But I don't really
yeah,
play any of those
yeah.
games. I got perma bored of them. And,
I just because I remember how good Game Video was when it was released, and then I thought like,
yeah,
oh my god, like that's like Korean RuneScape. Like now this is the best game, but
and then like during time they were like making it completely retarded, just like all the other MMOs. Basically, like
yes,
they changed it towards some kind of cash store online game, and then they
because
were like,
I remember when like, well, it's already years ago, but like some years ago when I started beating, and I did the first, maybe first quest or some super noob quest, and I get like 5 million GP from the quest,
yeah,
and like, whoa. Then I go to the store and I see like potions are like 5 5 GP each. I'm like,
yeah,
what the what the fuck is this shit? Like, the quest
yeah,
gives me 5 million GP, and then the potion costs 5 GP. So what's the point? Like, yeah. So I realized that, okay, like the early game is totally ruined. And then I remember like your friend, and you showed me like how you get like from 1 to max level in like fucking 1 hour. With if like
yeah.
if you get a high level friend to boost, then it's 1 hour and boom, you're max level. And I was like, yeah, okay, this game, yeah, it totally sucks. used to be so good, but
Yeah, I told my friend today that I just kind of don't really. I don't see any carrot in that game. Why would you care about it? Because
yeah. But
it just gives you this feeling this sucks.
it's a bit sad because the combat system was quite quite nice, and especially the graphics were, and the character editor. Like, oh my god, you could spend hours creating your character. Yeah. All right, so now I can show my bank. Yeah, bank space. That's a problem. Well, tomorrow we get
I think
members,
that's kind
so
of like same thing in every MMO.
yeah.
There's not enough bank slots or something.
Yeah, well, tomorrow we will get the pay-to-play version of this game, so we will get a lot more bank space. I mean, of course it's gonna be free, but still, like,
Oh,
it used to
I
be the
mean, you mean are
pay-to-play
they gonna
content.
update?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, that's cool.
yeah, yeah. I think, who knows? Like, we might get so much more players once we get members. Because right now, there's not that much things you can do in the free-to-play area. But yeah, I should drop something. Maybe these gloves. Let's take some amount of fish. Oh. Yeah, that guy, he was a Chen Fanat player. Just like, yeah. It feels like all the Chen Fanat players, like, they went to brighter shores, and then they also came to Lost City. And that's why I always keep the same name. Like, I've had the same name since 2001. Like, no matter what game I play, I have the same name, so that, like, people can always, yeah, they will always know that it's the same guy if they see the name.
Oh, what's my name, bitch?
Yeah.
That one-liner is from GTA 5, by the way.
Ah, okay. I didn't play that. I played it a bit, but not that much.
I was I remember that I was playing that game like I mean that shit is all the shit already, but anyway, it had this kind of like a battleground where you go to it has had that kind of like a airport where some kind of hillbillies are gonna come over there in waves and then you need to shoot them in
Yeah.
cool mode.
Oh
That
yeah.
was one of the one-liners that made me giggle pretty hard.
I never really,
Um,
yeah, got into the online
GTA
aspect
games
of the game.
sometimes those GTA games have some hilarious shit once in a while, and you just
Oh
crack
yeah.
out laughing at them.
Yeah, I still think like GTA 4 is the best game in the series. I just like cutscenes and the missions and everything. I think that's the best game.
Yeah, my own favorite is probably San Andreas.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's one that I haven't really played that much.
Yeah, I bought Red Dead Redemption 2 recently from sale.
Oh yeah, I've seen you
It
you
it has
playing it.
pretty cool looking world, but it's not really like a comedy game like those
Yeah,
those GTAs are totally about some kind of comedy,
Yeah,
usually.
I've been interested in
It's
that.
so over the top.
Yeah, like I've been thinking about that game for a few years now. Like when I got my new PC, I thought like, okay, I'm gonna buy that game. But uh, back then I saw that oh, it's still full price, so I didn't feel like buying. And now, well, yeah, I'm just
Yeah, I
no
got it for
lifing
like,
RuneScape, and I've been no lifing MMOs
yeah.
again. So
That game also has it has a free mode, like multiplayer, but I don't know anybody who really wants to play that, and it doesn't feel like that cool anyway. So
oh,
it's not like an RPG, it's more like this shooter coop game. Definitely not like RuneScape.
oh yeah,
It's more like GTA Online, but also that game kind of blew ass. I mean, at first, of course, it felt like, holy shit, GTA Online, dude. But then after a while, wow, this game sucks. So it has the same kind of effect that every other new game usually has.
yeah. I never really got into the online aspect of GTA. Maybe I should have.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I remember because I remember watching some some YouTube videos from that, and I was like laughing quite hard at some videos.
Uh,
So
yeah,
uh,
sometimes you can kind of do some kind of, I think you could call it clickbaiting, that you have some
because
really funny shit going on in the video, then you make a combination video of the funny shit, and then
I
you just post
remember
it.
something like ski jumping with cars or something like that. I remember watching, and I thought that's that's quite cool.
Uh,
Yeah, I went to the wilderness event and they killed me. Yeah. But yeah, like Terra Online is that's a game that I would like to play at some point. Well, I mean, I would still like to play it. I know they it's discontinued, but I guess there are like no private servers for that game right now. But
they are
maybe
private servers, but none of them are vanilla Terraform.
okay, yeah, yeah. I would like the vanilla, like all tutorial island and
Mm,
oh man, like even if I could just play it as a single player game, I would play it just to like
yeah,
feel the combat system and yeah. It was like at first it was buy to play, like you had to buy the game, I remember.
uh,
And there was like no cash shop or nothing. It was just you buy the game and you get everything. And then you had to buy the game and then there was a sub as well, but you got everything. There was no cash shop or anything, so it was like a perfect game in the beginning.
yes.
And like when I first time I saw the graphics in that game, I was like, oh my god, I have to get that game. Just like seeing seeing one picture, I was like, okay, I have to upgrade my PC right now, so I had to get the game.
Yeah.
It was
But then, but then when you check out this game, then you're like, hey, I could run this on my cell phone.
yeah. Well, like I'm I would really like to upgrade my PC now, like get like the new RDX 5080. Um, but then I would be using it to play this.
Mm,
But it's still like it just feels good to know that you have a good PC, even if you are not using the power. But
uh,
just in case, you know that you have it if you need. But yeah, even Terra Online could work on phones today.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy, but yeah.
Yeah, they're making, by the way, they're making a mobile version of Final Fantasy 14 also, but it's not out yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
So even that shit can run on
is
it.
it going to is it going to be a separate game from the main game, or
I think that yes,
yeah?
it's not connected. Like you get, there's no crossplay or anything like that.
Okay, so I can only imagine that it's probably going to suck. Like, I mean, it's going to be like crazy pay to win because it's a mobile game.
Yeah, usually I would not really want to play a MMORPG as a mobile like
Yeah,
that. That sounds scary.
yeah.
They're usually full of shit. Yeah, Black Desert also has a mobile version. I think it sucks ass.
Oh yeah,
I
I can
tried it
imagine.
and it just you can't play that kind of shit. I mean, it's like clearly worse.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't know how they're gonna make the FF14. Not sure. There's
Yeah.
no real, player footage right now. It's
I
also
guess
kind of developer dog shit, demo shit.
I would
So
imagine it's going to be like any other mobile game.
yeah, I think so. I
So
don't even
how?
know.
Yeah.
I don't know any kind of good mobile MMO. So
Well, you can play RuneScape on mobile as well, but it's just the same game.
yeah,
That's probably the best. So how's like FF14? Is it? I guess it's not pay to win, but I guess there is a cash shop at least.
yes, there is.
But is it like?
Yeah, there's exactly like that. I think
But is it like cosmetics only or?
there is a little bit more stupid shit in there too, like that you can buy this kind of like they're called retainers, but they're like these banker NPCs that you can
Yeah.
have up to 10 of them.
Yeah.
And the more you have of those things, the more your sub fee goes up. On regular sub, you can only have two of them, but then you can
Yeah.
have like five times more if you buy all of them.
Oh,
And they're like
okay.
these NPCs that give you more backspace, and then all of them can sell stuff on the auction house. And then they can also all farm. They can go to these farming trips, and then they bring RNG stuff back to you and stuff like that.
Okay.
So
So, well, it's not.
then I think I think they all have their own money storage also, or
Yeah.
something like that.
All right.
So
So
you could say that that kind of thing, if you really wanna do some kind of min-max
yeah, that
fucker in the
is.
game, then you could say that that's slightly on the pay to win, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's not. It's not like extreme pay to win, but it's still pay to win anyways. 'Cause-
Yeah. The game though, it's kind of balanced so that the money in that game doesn't really have much meaning. Like
okay.
you can't go to the auction house and buy like the best gear in the game and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
That's also like I like that money actually means something. Like in RuneScape, money can buy everything.
yeah.
Even in the new version of RuneScape, you can do that, but especially in this old one.
How was this, by the way, like how was the botting and gold farming scene in this game? Like was there a lot of that shit going
Oh
on?
yeah, yeah, definitely. Like there's always been so
Huh?
many bots, and I think even in this private server we have bots. I don't know how many,
Yeah, yeah.
but
I don't know. Maybe they can just somehow keep it in somewhere. Like,
I guess
you don't
yeah,
you don't get sank into the, gold farmer spam on
yeah.
the global chat and stuff like that, what you might get into in some other
I
games.
think
And
this like being a private server, maybe most gold farmers are not interested in this. But if you go to like OSRS, like old school RuneScape, which is the main, well, it's old school, but it's still like the main version of the game. If you go to the Grand Exchange, which is the auction house of the game, then you will like the chat is just filled with spam, like all kinds of like people selling gold and it's yeah. I think that like RuneScape is like especially like easy game to bot. I think because it's it's so simple game.
mm,
69. But I remember when you gave me the World of Warcraft CDs back in like like 17 years ago or something.
uh,
I just like I still have the box there. I just remember like oh I still have the WoW box there and the CDs. But
okay.
I yeah I guess like it could be worth some money today, but it's been it's been damaged by the sunlight. I think it's like the colors are totally off. But but the box is still there
Yeah,
and the CDs.
yeah. There were actually physical boxes of those games, and
Oh
they
yeah,
were all in this like really. I think it has like many CDs on it, and then you had to separately install the game by
yeah,
CDs, and then you had to download the rest of it. It was like really this old school way to install
yeah,
that thing.
yeah. Like
I think they
now,
also sold Terra Online on some kind of CD or DVD.
yeah, I remember like you could, of course, you could download it, but you could also I like yeah, I remember that I thought like okay, I'm too poor. I'm not gonna buy the physical copy. I'm just gonna download it. But like thinking about it now, like yeah, I wish I had the physical copy. I mean, that would be super cool.
Yeah, physical copy would probably be. It would be maybe used to make a private server of Vanilla Terra because it has the data on it, the
Yeah,
original
yeah,
data.
somebody could do that.
Yeah. I'm at here at the FF14. We had this kind of like a. We had this like a Discord chat where we got Finnish players from our server or some other servers.
Yeah,
It's called Torille.
Torin.
It's like a joke name.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
then somebody posted some screenshot. It has that kind of like a you can make an in-game. You can make this kind of like an in-game character info panel to your tool,
yeah,
and then you can write that what times are you gonna be online, and you can put this kind of like blocks on the timer. It has weekdays and weekends. Then that player managed to wrote they wrote this shit into that 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 I think I can post this image to the Tokyo Rocks so that you
okay,
can see what I mean.
yeah.
So, but anyway, it says this shit in it. Very funny.
Right. Okay. Well,
So,
after I see the picture, then maybe I get it.
yeah, let me see. But anyway, in the in-game, if you you can write that kind of stuff, and everybody can see that if they inspect your character.
Yeah. Ah. Okay. Yeah. 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 That's nice. I guess there. Yeah. Well, of course, there's no way to send that picture to the YouTube chat.
Yeah, I don't think there is.
But what was it? I remember that like before you said that you don't, or was it some other Final Fantasy? But I remember because you were in before you said that like oh like that game sucks. Like some Final Fantasy MMO totally sucks.
I think it
But
was 11, which was like it was originally for PS2, and that game definitely sucked ass.
okay.
They had no idea what they were even doing. But but even that game has an official Square Enix server still up there, and I think you even have to pay a sub for that piece of shit.
Oh, okay. Still okay.
but it's 11 or XY.
Yeah.
I mean
Is
X1.
that is it for PC as well?
Yes, it is,
Yeah. Okay.
and it's just horrible. I don't know if they have somehow upgraded the new one that has a server on it, but I don't know what. At least the one that I tried sucked ass.
Oh, I can imagine that it still has some old school players who just keep playing the game because
I think that
they.
that 11 game was actually out before there was any kind of World of Warcraft, and then
Oh,
when World of
oh,
Warcraft
okay.
was out, everybody was starting to copy that game.
Yeah.
I mean, not every game, but I think, well,
Oh,
some games
yeah.
probably were before, like, maybe like the game called um, Ragnarok Online was probably also out before
Yeah.
WoW.
Yeah. I like.
Some game,
I always like to think that World of Warcraft kind of like ruined all the MMOs because after that, like most MMOs started to be just copies of WoW, and
yeah,
that kind of started the thing that you should get max, like that getting to max level is just a tutorial and then the game starts
yeah,
after the max level. So like WoW introduced that shit. I remember because I remember hearing somebody said I was in school and I remember like my the whole class started to talk about the game, and I was studying some IT shit at the time, and the whole class was just full of males, and like almost everybody talked about WoW and started to play the game. And then later I heard that okay, it takes like 1 month to get max level, and I was like, what the fuck? The game is over in 1 month because at that point I had been playing RuneScape for over 3 years, and I was like nowhere near max level in any skill. And I heard like, oh, in WoW you can max out in 1 month, and I was like, what the fuck? That must be a super short game. Like, oh my god. But nowadays, if you like told somebody that, oh, by the way, it's gonna take 1 month to get max level, and people would think like, oh my god, I'm not gonna play that game because it takes so long. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. It's
it's
like
just yeah, crazy shit.
now it's like a different generation already.
But still, like you still keep playing the same game for maybe years. You still
Yeah,
waste the same amount of time, but like you get the max level in the first few days, and then after that it's just playing without leveling. So I don't understand like where's the fun? Because you play MMO, but you don't level up because the leveling up takes like a couple of days, and after that you are just playing, but you are not gaining XP anymore. And yeah, I don't
yeah,
get where's the fun. Because I always thought that like the fun is that you can
yeah. In
grind
that,
XP and you can always level up. That's the fun part
yeah,
of the game.
yeah. There should be some in FF14. One of the reasons why some people play the game is that it has the housing and RP thing on it, and they're
Yeah.
not even really interested in anything else. They just build houses and go clubbing in the houses and do RP stuff
Oh, I can
because
understand.
that game allows that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But then in these kind of like some kind of old WoW style games, I don't even know. Would they have anything to do if you would, you maxed out, your gear is maxed, so what the fuck do you do in the game anymore then?
Then you just do like
They
some daily
those games
quests.
didn't have, yeah, because those games didn't have any kind of life skilling or
Yeah.
housing or anything like that. They didn't have anything else.
I guess they
They-
they
they-
introduced daily quests so that people would have to log in every day. as
Yeah.
otherwise they would have no reason to if they were already max level.
Yeah. So, by the way, does this game have these like separate quests that you need to do?
Oh yeah, it
Does it
does.
have a quest?
Like here's the quest list. I've done all the quests in the free to play version, and then
Okay.
here's the list of member quests that I can do starting from tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
And
I think this game has like really long and kind of complicated questing.
yeah, like the quests, like I mean, well, the quests suck. I hate the quests, but they are like more like real RPG quests rather than just something like oh kill 5 rats or something
Yeah.
like that. So yeah, this game doesn't have those kind of simple
Does,
quests.
is there some kind of limit to the quest that you can have?
Uh you can no, like you can start as many quests at the same time as you want.
Yeah, that's one thing that
But
I
these are
really
like you
dislike.
yeah, you can see
You
like
don't
these are
okay.
all the quests in the game. So this game doesn't have that many quests if you compare to some Korean MMO. But
Yeah.
those are all like real quests where you have to do other things than just kill few mobs.
Mm.
And they will have some level requirements as well. So you have to grind a bit before you can do some of those quests.
Mm.
And the grinding, it's grinding and doing quests. It's not that fun, but when you achieve something, you get the level and you finish the quest, and that it feels so rewarding that all the grinding is worth it. It's yeah, that's
Yeah.
like you actually feel like you're achieving something in this game, which in many other MMOs I never feel like I can finish quest or get some level and I never feel like I'm achieving anything. Just it doesn't feel rewarding, or I can loot some items and that doesn't feel rewarding. But in this game, if I loot some good item, it feels like wow, fuck yeah. It's like totally different feeling.
Gonna be right back. I'm gonna take a piss break.
All right. Yeah, I gotta use the toilet soon as well, but I guess I'm gonna wait until he comes back. Been drinking. Well, this is my fourth beer going down right now. Who's there? I don't remember, like, when do we get accumulators? Like those, when did that quest come? Yeah, picking up the arrows sucks. And it's been so, like when was the last time you had to actually pick up arrows? Like, well, I don't remember when that quest came where you get the accumulator, but maybe it was sometime around 2006 or something like that. All right, I'll be back. Yeah, I made it back before I logged out. It's crazy. It's like, how long is it? Like 1 minute or something, and then you are kicked out. Can I? No, if I could have get like 6, that would be nice. But okay. Yeah, it seems like I really need somebody else here in the chat as well, because then like the shit is just flowing, like it's easy to talk, but like when I'm just talking to myself, it's not that easy. So it's like 6 p.m. tomorrow when we get the members. 6 p.m. in Finland, that is. And it's almost midnight, so it's like 18 hours away.
Okay, my piss break was kind of long.
I thought you were
It was like
taking a poo
I
as
had to
well.
like the whole leg of Saima out of there. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, I was making actually food at the same time. So
All right.
I made some meatballs and rice.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, basically, I just heated up. I didn't really craft them.
Yeah.
I'm not that high level in that I could just magically make it happen in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I usually I don't like cooking. If I'm hungry, I just want the food like almost right away. So I just put something in the microwave and that's it.
I also got some. I got some excuse to do some hoovering today
Oh,
or imurointi
yeah.
because I like was it maybe yesterday I dropped some kind of like a cracker to the cracker under my PC table.
Oh,
Then I stepped on it today, and then I noticed that it was this like a chocolate kind of thing, and it had that fucking thing was all over the mattress. And then I was like, "Holy shit! I
oh
can't get it
shit.
off now. Have to do hovering now."
Yeah.
So it was a excuse to do some cleaning up for once in a while.
Yeah, it's usually you need some kind of reason to clean up because like
Yeah.
usually for me it's like if somebody is coming to visit my place then I I have the reason to clean up. If nobody
Mm.
is coming here then I don't feel like cleaning. Just feel like no life. I remember like super old, maybe it was like in Facebook originally, like but anyway, some guy told me about like they left their dog alone for the day when they went to work, and the dog took a big poo on the floor while they were working, and then next there, what is that called? Like well,
Yeah, the language
robot
barrier.
Hoover started its doing its thing like cleaning while they were at work. So
Did it slurp up the shit?
yeah, it started spreading the shit everywhere in the house, and then the the guy gets back home and he makes that post like yeah, like he said like yeah, oh shit, perkele, our dog took a big poo on the floor, and the next our robot Hoover started
Mm.
its shift, and then he was like yes, it's everywhere. Everywhere. So I can imagine like the whole floor covered in extremely thin layer of dog poo.
Mm.
Yeah,
More reasons to not get those animals.
yeah.
I would not want to clean that shit up.
Yeah. But I I remember, of course, when my little brother was very young, like few years. I went to his room, well, that what we call the kids room, and there was just in a corner there was just a huge pile of shit in the corner. Like he had taken a shit on the floor and then just go on about his day as usual. I just don't. No, it's like, oh, there is just a pile of shit on the floor. It's, yeah, maybe that's yeah,
Delicious
like a
poop jokes.
elementary school level of humor. But anyways,
That's exactly what it was on the workshop.
yeah,
Also. And it's also usually in talk show, it's like that too.
yeah.
Like in Doom Coop, we start laughing at some kind of blowjobs and gay sex and
Oh my god. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember those.
elementary school humor. Definitely. This it's like some kind of South Park shit.
Literally shit. Like oh
I'm
my
gonna have
god.
to take
Yeah.
this back, so I'm gonna be right back.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, we used to play Doom so much. Like, oh my god, like that's already like it was like 5 years ago, but it feels like it was like yesterday. We would just play Doom Coop almost every day. Yeah, I haven't really killed any giants, so I'm just burying these basic bones.
Yeah, I bought some candy from sale on Lidl. They
Oh,
usually
okay.
on Fridays they have a karkkipäivä, so that they
Yeah,
got some sale on the free candies, so irtokarkki.
yeah.
So now I'm eating Pedal Bear's Choice and watching you play this
Yeah, yeah.
free candy.
I don't I don't really eat candies myself.
Yeah,
But
we played the shit out of Doom, Brutal Doom Coop.
oh yeah,
Also, especially during the
COVID.
Corona crisis.
Yeah, and that was like, and even before COVID, we played. I remember
Yeah.
because I was still working and we were playing, and that was like fucking you know 5 years ago. That's
Mm. Yes, it sounds kind of weird when it's like half a decade.
yeah, yeah, and I think like oh yeah, it's not. It's like oh recently I used to play Doom.
Mm.
Feels like recently.
Yes, it does.
But I played the original Doom 2 maps, and those were like okay. I could keep up with the levels. They weren't too hard. But we started to play some custom maps, and then at some point, like, because I don't know if I suck at the game, but I'm not that good anyway. So we started to play the harder levels, and I was just like, I would die on like in the first minutes, and then like the rest of the guys would go on playing like half an hour and either finish the map or die, and then we start again, and then I would again beginning.
Mm.
And also like I
Some of
could never figure out where to go in the maps, but somehow
no,
everybody else was always figuring out where to go. Yeah.
no, I'm kind of would like to maybe play some kind of MMO RPG, but I don't really know which one. All the
Yeah.
ones that I did play previously, they suck.
And well, if like me, I think that every MMO with a cash shop, they suck. So there is like
Mm.
so few options. I don't know if it still exists. Like before, like I remember I used to go to a website called MMO dot. What was the place? Anyway, some like website that listed like
MMO sites.
yeah, yeah, like it listed like I don't know if it listed every MMO, but like so many, like maybe like there were like hundreds of MMOs, or at least like over 100. I remember like I used to go there and check the list, and whenever I felt like okay, I need to find a new MMO, I went there, and because back then like the games didn't have microtransactions yet. Like maybe some games did, but it wasn't a thing. So almost every MMO that I tried, they were quite good, and of course some of them I didn't play very long. But anyways, it felt like anytime when I felt like I want to try a new MMO, I knew that it's going to be fun for a couple of weeks, maybe at least. But now it's like almost impossible to even try. I mean, even find a game that you want to try. And yeah, it's quite sad because I always think that like MMOs are the best kind of games. It's the best genre by far, but then most of the games just suck. Like, but in the end, I always come back to Runescape. That's that's just the game of life.
Yeah, RuneScape was also the first MMORPG that I ever tried
Oh
on a
yeah.
library.
Oh, okay. So I guess that was the old version, like the
Yeah, I
2D
think it was
version.
somewhere in
Yeah.
2001 or something.
Like back then, like everybody was like in Finland, like everybody was playing RuneScape. It was like the new Pokemon. Like yeah, it was just a thing. Like everybody knew about the game. Like any library, you went to any library and you would see kids playing RuneScape there. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was just
one thing that I saw that one thing that the Pokemon company should do is that they should do a MMORPG Pokemon game.
oh yeah, that
Mhm.
would be
And I think that why they don't want to do that kind of game is that they want to just keep milking the people with always making like separate fucking game that has like 100 Pokemons in it.
yeah. And like what's the
Keep doing
latest?
new
Yeah,
games.
what's the latest Pokemon like for Nintendo Switch? The latest Pokemon, like I remember.
I'm not sure. Was it
Uh,
is it still
yeah.
the Violet and uh,
Anyways,
Scarlet?
because I
I'm not sure.
remember my friend buying the game,
Yeah, he played
and
it through in a weekend.
yeah, he played it for one weekend and he finished the game.
Uh,
And before
yeah,
that, I was like, oh, maybe I should buy that game too, because I remember the first Game Boy games were quite nice. But then, okay, like the game lasts one weekend and that's it. Like,
yeah.
okay, maybe I'm not gonna pay a full price for such a short game. And then, yeah, you can. There's online play. You can fight people online, but you have to pay for that. You have to pay a sub. So, or is it
There's
like
actually
what
quite
is
a lot
like
of
20 euros per year
yeah,
for
the
Switch
Nintendo Club.
online?
It's actually it's actually like really retarded and expensive.
Well, at least
I
like
think they also have some kind of. I
hmm?
think they also have some kind of like a rat. Do you know what ransomware means?
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so they basically have like this. You sub to the Pokemon game, and then you store your Pokemons online to your account or link it to it,
Yeah.
and then it's like some kind of there's some kind of ransomware shit on it that you need to be staying subbed, or you're gonna just lose the bullshit that you put online. You know, you're gonna lose the storage of Pokemon
What
or
the
some kind of
fuck?
thing.
Okay. So yeah,
Yeah, so that's the one way that they can keep milking people for more money on those fucking games.
like you have to pay or you will lose your progress.
Yeah, some kind of shit like that.
Yeah, that is yeah.
As if
Oh
they
my
don't
god.
already have enough money to make better games and better systems on them.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Because the Pokemon company, I have already also ranted about this, but most of that company is a piece of shit. They just want to make money. They don't give a shit if the games suck.
Yeah, and they know that like everybody will buy the new game anyways. Like they are at that point.
Mm. The company is all about gambling trucks. Gambling trucks are the Pokemon.
Yeah.
And you know the whole product is about that shit.
Oh yeah.
But there's quite a lot of fan-made Pokemon MMORPGs, but unfortunately they're like pretty shitty. They're like this.
Yeah,
They're
and
made out
like
of there's like
yeah.
they use the ROMs to make there's some kind of old school Pokemon kind of online game.
And if they use the original games, then I would think that I think that Nintendo would take those games down pretty fast if they were any popular. I think they would be taken
Yeah, if they
down
were
pretty
making
fast.
money or
Yeah.
something.
But what about the game Pal World? That Pokemon clone? Is it like how is it doing now?
Which one?
If you know the game Pal World, what's it called? Pal
Oh
World?
yeah, Palworld. I think the I haven't even read the news about it in a while, but I think they also got sued by Pokemon. But I think
Yeah, I
they
remember
probably
that.
lost that shit because that game is still being developed, so
Okay, so
it's getting new updates. So I don't think it's going under.
yeah, okay, that's good at least.
But it's still on early access, so it's not like even nearly completed or something.
Okay, so it's still on early access. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, like it was like a fucking a year ago or some. Or when did I first hear about it?
I I played it like pretty far in it, but I haven't like tried to play it
Yeah,
recently because I would want them to, kind of finish the game more.
yeah, I haven't even tried it, but
There
yeah,
was some
it's
kind
an
of
interesting game for sure.
yeah, there was some kind of new update that where when I quit the game for a while, there was like some kind of new island that it had like if you go there with a flying mount, then there's gonna be missiles launching at you and stopping you from flying.
Okay, what the fuck?
Some new kind of things going on in there. Like,
Yeah.
I haven't checked it in a while.
So how many monsters are there in the game?
Last time, I don't even remember the number anymore.
Ah, okay. I think like they also they have way too many Pokemons now, and it's but of course they have to keep making new ones. If they release a new game, they have to make new Pokemons. But I think how many they have now, like over
I think that,
1,000 at least.
yeah, I think so.
So
Yeah, they
it's
also
really
got those
too much.
variants. They could make them to infinity basically because
Yeah,
if people still wanna play and buy that shit,
yeah. It's just yeah,
they could also they could recycle the same, the type of Pokemon, recycle it into another element to make like like what they did with Eevee,
oh yeah,
make every
yeah,
fucking Pokemon different elements.
yeah.
They could multiply the same shit with a different kind of like coloring and stuff.
But also, I think like they don't have every Pokemon in every game, so they could just release a new game where they have different set of Pokemons, and
Yeah,
then again they would have different set in the next game, and
yeah,
they could
and
they could be
it's
basically
kind of
recycling it forever.
because back when the Pokemon was new, I think one of the slogans was called "Gotta catch them all." And back when that was those games were the only games and new games,
Yeah,
you could actually catch all the fucking Pokemons because there was only like 150 was or something.
one
You could
hundred
catch
and
them all.
fifty-one. Yeah,
Yeah, you could catch them all. But nowadays you got like over 1,000 even
yeah,
basic models. So and none of the games have all of the Pokemons. So how the fuck would you catch them all?
yeah. I wonder, like,
It's a bit
is it still their slogan, like gotta catch them all.
I don't know if it is, but back then it used to be.
Yeah, it used to be.
Maybe they changed
Yeah,
it because they thought that it's too retarded now.
yeah. Yeah, I think like Pokemon used to be like yeah, that was the first thing that I would really like. Then how would I say, like I was super super fan. Like it was the first thing that, like before that I had never been a fan of anything, but like when Pokemon came, I started. I was such a huge Pokemon fan. And like I didn't own the games because I didn't have Game Boy, but I bought cards. I played the card game, and I watched the anime, of course, and then I was drawing Pokemon pictures, and I was making my own Pokemon comic actually, and
Yeah, I was kind of like into that kind of
I
same
was
shit too.
like drawing Pokemons, and then I was putting them on the walls of my room, and yeah. So I went crazy for Pokemon, definitely. I don't know if I should go to sleep soon. Maybe in like in 1 hour at least. I think I should go.
What are those skills in the middle that have like 1 out of 1?
These are the member skills. So starting from tomorrow, I can train these, but they are not available in the free to play version. Well, of course, everything is free to play now, but like before, these used to be the pay to play skills. This is still free
What
to
is
play. This Runecraft.
what
I don't
that?
like the skill, so I don't train it.
There's like that star thing. It has 19 out of 42.
Yeah,
Why
it's
do those
prayer,
others?
because I can use the prayer. If I use it, it will train like yeah, it's my prayer level and also my prayer points. And if I use it, it will train the points.
Right.
So well, there's no point using prayer because I'm using ranged, but I could like if I want to turn that on, then I will train my prayer. Yeah, I don't know if I have to actually buy more arrows, or can I get to 50 with these? Fuck. Yeah, these are the so-called random events that were used to combat bots. Like just sort they randomly appear, that kind of shit that you had to run away.
Greetings from the sewer.
What the fuck, man? Oh shit.
I don't know if I don't know if the microphone captured my brutal barb, but anyway, I was kind of ripping and tearing in there.
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
Okay. So maybe it didn't. Okay, but anyway, I was thinking that we are speaking in English or Finglish in these streams because
Finnish, yeah.
usually if some kind of random person spawns into this and they can't understand any Finnish, so
Yeah.
it would be kind of bad for them to listen to this chat.
Well, obviously.
Hardly anybody can speak Finnish, unfortunately, and we can't really speak English that well. So I think I was thinking that trying to speak like in this kind of stream, trying to speak English is kind of like the same as trying to do something with your left hand when you're right-handed.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Depends.
For me, it feels like that. Like with right hand, you would just do everything better than with left hand.
Well, if I had to, you know, try to write something with my left hand, I would say that it's a lot even worse than my speaking. A lot worse, I would say.
Yeah,
Yes.
kind of sucks that. Yeah, I was trying to.
But yeah, if I could just speak Finnish, yeah, it would go more smoothly. Yeah, definitely.
Mm, is that? Are you staying behind that rock so that it's like
Yeah,
a?
yeah, I'm safe spotting here.
Yeah, okay. Is rock blocked?
Yeah, Yeah, I only have one food left, so I could bring more food and then I wouldn't need to save spot, but it's not that hard to save spot. Oh. But that's how you usually train range in this game. Like you go to a mob where you can save spot. But yeah, like before, I never really thought that like private servers would actually become this good. Like I always thought that they were something like where you get like 10 times the XP rate or something like that, and you get like you get spawn items and everything. I never thought that there would be something like a real old RuneScape. I never thought that there would be this. Because this is just, it's like a, you don't think that it's, oh, it's a private server. No, you think that it's, oh, it's like a new MMO. Well, it's an old MMO, but anyways, you don't think that it's a private server. It's just an MMO, like a normal game. So you forget that it's just private server. Fuck. Yeah, I think I will get this level and then I might go to sleep. I will have plenty of time tomorrow to get 50 ranged before member comes. I don't know. I guess I could stream tomorrow when I start doing the quests. It would be like if there was somebody in the chat who would start like really like defending microtransactions and cash shops and pay to win and then and I could start like really ranting about those things and that would be some content at least.
Yeah.
I like sadly I feel like many people just don't care about those things. They don't mind microtransactions or cash shops or pay to win. Like yeah, many people say that they don't like pay to win, but then they still think that some amount of pay to win is just fine, and they usually think like cosmetics are just fine. I like to think that even cosmetics are kind of pay to win, because
Yeah.
if you can buy cosmetics, then that at least that means that the armor that you are going to loot in the game that will look ugly, because of course
Yeah.
the basic armor needs to look ugly so that people want to buy
Yeah. It is stupid
stuff from the shop.
that there's no way in game to get anything by just playing.
Yeah,
You have to get the
and
best looks from the cash store. That's
and
stupid.
also like it's not about the money. Like if some shit costs like 10 euros or something, like it's like anybody can get 10 euros. It's not about, no, it's if it is so that it's better to use your time working in real life and then buying stuff in the game with real money. If that's the fastest way to advance in the game, then it's going to suck. Like, I want to actually play the game. Like I don't want to work in real life to advance in the game. Like, I want to play the game to advance in the game. So,
Mm.
and if I like, I buy some cool stuff, I pay like, let's say, 10 euros, and I get super cool looking armor, then, like, is it going to feel any good? No, it's not going to feel. No matter how good it looks, it's not going to feel good if I get it instantly by paying 10 euros. But if I had to have to grind for it, like, I have to play like hours or like days or weeks, or if it's like a super rare drop and I just get super lucky and I get a piece of armor that looks super cool, then after that, like, wearing that armor, it's going to feel so good. But if I just pay like fucking 10 euros for it, then it's like wearing it feels like nothing. So,
Mm.
all right, I got the level. Yeah, I'm going to kill this guy and then I will call it a day after that. So, yeah, thanks for everybody for watching this stream. I didn't think that I would get so many viewers. Well, 5, but we had 7 viewers at some point, and then, yeah, that's quite a lot. So, um, by my standards, anyway. So, all right. So maybe I will stream tomorrow as well. And all right.
Longer stream might get more views.
Yeah, yeah. I only did like what, like 2 hours, but yeah, tomorrow I will have more time. So yeah. All right.